Ngai lut na chebe na bon savin tunia hi profit and loss class aban zom in bol di hi na tunia hi in bol di chi pham tia hi le let's say we have two articles article 1 2 ti na chite ni hi cost price ahong ki ba hi le acho naman hong ki ba hi le na selling price ki bang khol khol ngai lo na achu tia hi le chita bang question no hi ept solvable du ham na cho khat na in vat du hi ani na chu selling price ahong ki ba hi le ept i bol du ham itin vat du athum na chu cost price of 1 is equals to selling price of the second then hi reverse bol thai na hi cho thum hi in vat du hi na a be se point ama sa penin cost price ahong ki ba phat le ept I solve du ham ti pa chane ve hite na let's say we have two articles na cost price ki bang ni ti ji wa chu hi chi cost price to hin chi cost price hi ki bang ni ti na chu let's say selling price of a first pa hi 10% profit he taute na and then a second pa hi selling price of second article pa hi 20% profit in azu taute acha tia hi le overall achu profit percentage izat diham atia hi le cheta bang oi ept te kale bol diwam tia hi le cost price to selling price ta ji diu chu na let's take cost price as 100 acha tile article 1 achu 100 as wa hi le 10% profit eji achu selling price chu 110 heji tina chana abana chula cost price ki ba ji achu 100 ma ma tin hello ha acha tia hi le second achu selling price chu 20% profit eji achu 120 tin hello ha acha tia hi le total chula izat datam cost price chu 200 hong hiding selling price chu 130 hidi tina chu na to hi profit percentage I hold do di wa hi le ept hold do di ha cost price selling price chutile profit chu 30 divided by cost price 200 into 100 tin hello ha achitile profit percentage chu 15% tin hello ha na chepa hi conventional method pa cha na when cost price is the same cost price ki ba pha le hin method chum khat ki jang thai cha chi chu pi ham tia hi le average method na average pi bol ji wa individual term ho chu sum I bol wa divided by total number of terms I bol na le to hai vita chi we have 10% profit 20% profit acha tia hi le atam chu 10 plus 20 divided by 2 tin hello ha na acha tila chi 30 by 2 chu 15% tin hello ha na hi chi whole step I bol sang wa chu average form I bol wa hi le gam changa be zo chana le hi che pa hi when cost price is the same cost price ahong ki ba phat le hi chi conventional method pa jang lawa average method pa za diu cho tu hin question number 1 pa ne view hite a man bought 3 articles for 3000 each chi hi don da ta to he sold the article respectively at 10% profit 5% profit and 15% loss the total percentage profit or loss he earned ati chuna to hi if at va hi a man bought 3 articles for 3000 each chichun pt na ham cost price to ki bang tina chana le to ai veda chi cost price ki ba pha le hin average method is a the ka ti chana le acha tia hi le average form ji p ne wa 10 plus 5 loss hi ji achu minus na 15 divided by atam chula 1 2 3 3 tam is 0 by 3 equals to 0. That means neither profit nor loss. Option number D hi answer do cha. Na melchi tawo. Abana question number 2. If 70% of the total goods are sold at a profit of 20% and the remaining goods are sold at the loss of 10%, what will be the overall profit percentage? Hichi he thim thini ding win example khad vekit hitin na. Let's say we have 3 articles. Na hichi 3 articles hi article khad khad hi hitin khanate. Na to hi profit or loss percentage. First article pa hi 20% in zuir taute. Abana pa hi 15% in zuin. Abana pa hi 20% loss in zuir taute. Acha tia hi le hichi vita same cost price hi le same cost price hi le average method is adu cha. Na to hi injo achung apa da chen ki bang cha pa hi tam khat details aba ka insai cha. To hi article khat chu 20% azu article khat chu 15% azu article khat chu 20% azu cha. Na acha tia hi le average EPT bol diu ha. Statistic ai bol bang ba chu average phat le chiteni multiply bol diu na zo phat le so si plus bol diu divided by achung langa izat tam sumam tio hi I bol diu chna le tu hin chichuni bol ta hoite 20 into 1 to 20 tine lo ha plus 15 into 1 to 15 minus 20 into 1 to minus 20 divided by 1 2 3 3 tine lo ha na acha tia hi le chi za hong ta 15 by 3 5% hindi tina cha. Na abana hi let's say we have 10 articles. Chizong hi same cost price. Hi le tai article is diu cha. Article let's say ni hi profit or loss na. Ni hi 10% profit in azu edit taute. Abana li hi 20% tungin azu edit taute. Abana ni mama hi 10% loss in azu edit taute. Aban khat hi 40% loss in azu edit taute. Na acha tia hi le chita bango hi EPT bol diu ha average bol na diwa chu. Na chitile chiteni multiply bol diu chiteni multiply bol diu chiteni multiply bol diu chiteni multiply bol diu zo phat le chosi si plus bol diu divided by number of terms. Chipa hi bol diu chna. Tu hin bolate acha tia hi le average bol diu wale 10 to 2 to 20 tine lo ha plus 80 plus minus na le minus 20 minus 40 divided by CC ka plus ai le ka mudi ha 10 ka mudi chana equals to is that data 100 minus 60 by 10 to we have 4%. Na hitia chu bol deu chu. Hichi concept zanga hi question number 2 hi in solve deu chu. Na okay to hi if 70% of the total goods are sold at 20% ati chu. To I with the first part chu article chu let's say article chu 100 bang hile. Na article chu 70 to profit or loss percentage 20% profit azu chna abana chula and the remaining goods zala acha som se gi chu azu do ta hele izat ta som thu ta chana are sold at a loss of 10%. Chutile minus 10% tin hi lo ha to hi overall profit percentage hold in ti chana le achu tia hi le achungai bol ta bangwa chu pi bol theiwa hi te hi 72 or 14 te hi bolwa hi le lin wal de chana chi achu profit anui lang te ni hi nakat thei lo cho ewang article pai nakat thei di cho mial chi to chi hei pa he to anui lang ta nakat wala di lo di cho article pa bu se di peham nakat thei di cho okay achu ti hai le hi chi hi average kan bol dinga hi ipiti ka bol deta 72 or 14 140 le chila minus 30 divided by zata 7 plus 3 to 10 acha te hele 110 by 10 to 11% tin he lo ha na chutile option number a hi the answer du cha na ha khol khol lo pi na le okay abana question number 3 a material was purchased for 600 if 3 by 4 parts of the materials are sold at 10% profit and the remaining part is sold at 20% loss. Find the overall profit or loss percentage. To hai vada chi materials dile article chu 600 he ti chu. Na acha tia hi le total articles na. Chitile article to profit or loss percentage I bol diu na. 3 by 4 of the article chu is at data 3 by 4 of 600 is at data 4 1 is 4 50 na acha tia hele chi chu 450 hungi di tina chu 450 chu is at as 10% profit as chu that means plus 10% hi tina chu abana chala the remaining part ati chana le remaining part chu 600 la chu 450 kala do a hil izat kanai ta 150 kanai chana 150 chu 20% loss aka zu chu acha tia hile minus 20% thine lo ha toy sei bangwa chu article pa ikat thei diu chana ha 3 9 3 3 chitile chi 1 ti na cha that means average bol di wale pt bol du ta chi hi 30 minus 20 divided by 3 plus 1 to 4 equals to 10 by 14 hello ha chu 2.5% ina chu na chu pdm profit percent ina na hichi vita helai minus hongu male hichi minus pa alit zo a hile loss edit ina chu helai minus male plus ai ja chu profit tina chu that means option number c hi answer duty na abana question number 4 1/3 of the goods are sold at a profit of 15%. Question in PCM article to profit or loss percentage nale 1/3 of the article to 15% in zo it profit plus 15% na 25% of the goods are sold at profit of 20%. 25% is that data 1 by 40 na chanale chichu plus 20% as and the remaining goods that means R2 are sold at a loss of 10% minus 10%. If the total profit to 350 ahiya hile na what is the actual cost price hold in teacher hilanga ku na hilang si chu ani all kuita dito tu in chi bol ma saute chita bang phat lehin article pa hi total article pa hi izana ila ji di hom ti ahile fraction hi isu mangu ji du che ipiti isu mang di hom ti ahile chite ni hi LCM pa hi ila zi du chu total a he na that means chi hi 12 a kala the chna 12 a kala hi le ipiham hin kat leng na copy na di ubui di ja chu hilanga hin tha zi ni a P or L na achadele 1 by third of 12 to we have 4 to plus 15 percentage on zi da tangina for 3 or 12 abana 3 to 20%. To have the 4 7 12 la chu 7 is do ta chu na achati hil izat mo tam nga mo chu na le chi chu minus 10 a zo chu chutia hi le average CPT hold do ta overall profit or loss percentage chu average bol do tina chu na 15 to 14 chu we have 60 plus 60 minus 50 divided by sizata chi chu 12 na le hichi bol wa le we have 70 by 12 mu chu percentage to hi ipi nei wa if a total profit of 350 is made to hi profit percentage chu 70 by 12% nei ta chana abana jala question in pp wa profit chu 350 he ti chu to hi ipi hold in tiam cost price hold in ti chana le cost price hold in ti chu acha tile formula kha ne chala na chi chu pyam te hele profit percent equals to profit by cost price into 100 ne hilo na acha tia hele cost price equals to profit by profit percentage into 100 na percent profit chala 350 divided by 70 into 12 into 100 hichi ka bola le ka mudita 50006 6000 ka moditi na cha option number D hi e answer dio na hichipa khel ngai lo wa jong hi abul langa pi ka saya first minute ipi ki pi wa 350 ki pi chuna le chitile 350 kala de tina cha 350 pi ham profit chuna le chija chu anuya hi profit heading evanga percentage form om de tina chuna chiji pi ham tia hele chi chuna 70 divided by 12 chung la kan ji into if you hold in tiam cost price to 100% hi jitina cha jati hele hi cho hi bui pi ngai talo direct nga china bola hile 6000 na mu de ji na hi tiang na bol theo cha abana question number 5 a shopkeeper sold 40% of the total pineapples at 4 by 5 of cost price 36% at half of the cost price and the remaining at the original cost price. What is the overall loss percentage on the entire transaction? A question is simva hi average pa hi cost price akiba phat le chi method hi za de he tiu chana to hi question is simva ko na cost price hi akibange ti imu theiwam na to hi selling price with chi ki khel le chana eva cost price ki mention lo cha hila 4 by 5 of cost price ile achumbe hi na cost price aki hele ti ki mention lo cha hichita bang condition ho hi cost price aki bange ati ne cha to hi question in PCM ti ni bolo hete article 2 a shopkeeper sold 40% of the total pineapples 40% is at ha 40% to 2 by 5 tina chana 2 by 5 of total pineapples to 4 by 5 of the cost price that means selling price tina cha 4 by 5 of cost price to x hiya hile chichu 4 by 5 x ati na chu na hi chi hi percentage hinai lo chu selling price ati na chu abana chi pi sem 36% at half of the cost price 36 to 9 by 25% tin hello ha that means 9 by 25 to half of the cost price ti hele 1 by 2 x x by hi cost price allow cho and the remaining to original cost price ti hele x ha azu di tina cha to hi fraction ni u na fraction pa hi eliminate bol ku du cha ept bol du ham total article pa hi 25 ha kala hi le chito chi hi LCM bol is 25 na le and then x pa hi chito chi LCM bol leng 10 chiti ni kala hi le fraction hoi kala do thai di cha na a 5 into 25 ko bol 5 5 or 25 5 2 or 10 tin hello ha na aja ti le 10 to selling price la 5 2 or 10 na le 4 2 or 8 18 na 9 to 5 or 10 5 tin na 25 la chu 19 kala do a hile 6 um dit na chu na and then x to 10 tin na hi chi gana ita chu evanga average a chi pi bolwa average in la du phat le article to profit or loss percentage I bolo hila ha na to hai vata chi hi chi selling price hi to hai vata chi article chu 10 9 6 nei to chu and we have cost price to 10 nei chu na acha tia hile to hai vata chi a first pan vata chi pa hi cost price 10 hi ya selling price 8 hi ya hile loss ti na chu na that means minus is that loss ham 2 by 10 into 100 tin hello ha acha tile 20% loss tin acha na ha abana hila cost price 10 ya selling price 5 ya hile 5 a loss tin acha na divided by 10 into 100 to 50% chi minus na loss hi acha to ai wada chi cost price 10 hi ya selling price 10 hi ya hile no gain no loss 0 tin acha na hi chi hi average bowling overall loss percentage hi kamu do di tin acha na chitile chi hi minus 200 minus 450 6 into 0 to 0 tin na hi wanga chu total result ta chi na 10 plus 15 to 25 therefore profit loss percentage na le loss percentage to chisa data 650 by 25 to we have 26%. Option number D hi the answer do cha hichipa hi abula hi ep ti le selling price am ti pa hi feta percentage a kipilo chi na a selling price to 4 by 5 of cost price hi ati me me cha that means chipa chu selling price ti na chu evanga chu average phat le pyam I bol jiu chu article la wa profit or loss percentage pa hi ila jiu chala hi na ji a chu convert I bol ki cho tricky thawe na abana question number 6 a fruit merchant bought some bananas 1/5 of them got rotten and were thrown away. Na, he sold 2/5 of the bananas with him at 15% profit, and the remaining bananas with him at 10% profit. Find his overall loss or profit percent. To ai với chi. Chỉ trong hiện là nó chứ. Biham, ne he team no vale question hi. Na ball do lo diu cha. Na, khavini try him moving lang. Na try do vale pa na try do lo vai jong le. Ka ball dan hi ve vin lang na. To ai article. To profit or loss percentage I ball diu cha na le. To ai PCM 150 cha. 1/5 chu C cha na le. Chia chu profit or loss is that diham. Inja phale sai diu cha. Na, and he sold 2/5 of the bananas with him at hile. A remaining tina cha. Na, 150 le do zo wa chu remaining la chu 2/5 chu plus 15% azu chu. Na, and then a rest chu is that azu plus 10% azu chu. Tu hin veute. Thilkhat chu na cho na mod mo na cho asit ta na pei manga hile. Is that na loss 100% na loss na le. Chia chu hichipa hi minus 100% tina chu. 100% na loss is na. Ne zan na ne lo zu na zu lo chia na loss 100% hi. Okay. To hi EPT bol du ham. Fraction pa hi ila do ki diu chu. EPT la do diu ham by taking, let's say article pa hi 5 jong la theo na. Hi jong let's take total article pa hi 25 in la te. Acha tia le pa hi 5 minus 100. Na le abana chu 5 kila do ta chu na. Acha tele izat tam 20 ta chu. 20 into 2/5 chu 5 for 20. That means 80 na chu na. 8 chu plus 15% azu chu. 25 la chu 13 la do hile. Izat ta 12 chu na. Sipa hi plus 10% azu chu. Acha tia hile overall la chu izat loss or gain hi diham atia hile. Minus 500 plus 120 plus 120 divided by zatam 25 equals to minus 260 by 25 tin hello hana. That means 0.4 percentage. Na, that means loss tina cha na. Loss 10.4 percentage. Chi chu ti na cha. A question ni puten sim to. Abana question number 7. A dealer bought some toys for rupees 1800. He sold 40% of these at a loss of 15% and 33.1/3% of the remaining toys at 20% profit. At what percent profit should he sell the remaining toys to earn an overall profit of 10%? It's an interesting kit na. Okay, to I with the article 2. Let's take 100 in laute. Let's go for it na. He sold 40% at the hile. A to 40% to 42 at a loss of profit or loss percentage to minus 15%. Na abana chala 33.1/3% of the remaining toys it is na le. That means 100 la chu somli la do hile is that remaining chu 60 chana 60 chu 60 la chu 33 1 by 3 percentage ati chana chu 100 by 300 percent tin hello ha chitile chitene chicken sala hele 20 na sumang inkatin somni chu plus 20% azu chu at what percent profit should he sells the remaining toys remaining chila ja dita 40 60 that means chila hi 42 iza na azu di hamati chinle so that he get overall profit of 10% na ta hi chi average mean total profit to we have 10 equals to cut thai chana ta hai 2 1 2 so ti hai le chi average la leng chi minus 30 plus 20 plus 2x divided by 5 tin hello ha cha chu x whole dot leng option number A hi answer deu na ha hol kholo pinale okay abana question number 8 a shopkeeper bought 40 pieces of an article at a rate of ₹50 per item na he sold 35 pieces with 20% profit the remaining 5 pieces were found to be damaged and he sold them with 10% loss find his overall profit percentage to I piece yam article chu 40 tina each article chu 50 api a hile that means cost price chu ki bang tin hello ha na ti chu don da jing ta to hi pcm article chu 35 chu plus 20 azu chu na and then remaining 5 piece chu cg chu 10% loss azu chu chitile overall profit chu that the term 7 nale 14 140 minus 10 by 8 equals to 130 by 8 that means 16.25%. Option number C hi answer deu na abana question number 9 a shopkeeper bought 120 quintals of wheat 20% of it was sold at 25% loss at what percent gain should he sell the rest to gain 25% on the whole transaction zai achung lai bol da ki bang chala na okay article chu 120 chu total article chu chitile article by profit or loss percentage is data 20% of 120 is at diham 20 by 100 of 120 tin hello ha chichu 24 tin achna ne the dara ka si the hi na evanga ne the ni diwa chakan khul kho hi okay chichu minus 25% abana chala at what percent gain should he sell the rest chitile article 120 la chu 24 kala do a hile rest is ta 96 from dit na chana 96 si izat azu diam ti cha x na so that he gets 25% on the whole that means 25 ti na cha hi ibola hile 24 1 chi 4 na achati hile minus 25 plus 4x divided by 5 achati hile 4x to 125 plus 25 tin hello ana chitile 150 by 4 to 37 2 by 40 na chana chichu 37 1 by 2 percentage. Option number C hi answer di oh. Abana question number 10. If 2/3 of the articles are sold at 25% profit, 20% of them are sold at a loss of 20%, and the remaining articles are sold at a profit of 20%. The profit of then the profit of 3312 is obtained. Find the cost price of the articles. Chepa hi chung lai solve to. Hun ki bang ta chana. Hi chi hin solve in lang. Izat na muvam na solve theu le pha na solve thei lo wa le hin se bin ka solve ding na sai lo wa hele ka solve lo di jing na. Okay. Abana type chi pm tia hele. Selling price of one is equals to selling price of the second. Chepa hi yang long ta vet na. Chita bang ho pha le hin ipi bol di hom tia hele. Selling price te ni hi balance bol ji diu cha. Chichu ipiti bol di hom tia hele. Hi tia bol diu cha. A man sells 2 houses at a rate of 1.995 lakhs each. Na, on one he gains 5% and on the other he loses 5%. His gain or loss percentage in the whole transaction. Type the cost price to selling price ti diu cha. Na, to at first he gain 5% ti chana le. That means 5% to 1 by 20 tin hello ha. That means chipa hi profit eding chipa hi cost price editing acha. Na le helai piti putting bol theva 5% profit achu 20 to 21 ti theu chana. Abana chala loss 5% ti chana le. That means chi plus minus 5% to 1 by 20 mama chana. Chihi loss eding chihi cost price edi. Achitile cost price 20 hiya hi le selling price ta 19 hindi tin ha chana. To equation in PCM to hi cost price ki bang cha. Eva equation in cost price ki bang eti lo cha. Ipi ki bang eti ya. A man sells 2 houses at the rate of 1.995 lakhs each ati ahile. Selling price ki bang tina chana. That means the selling price ni hi ikiba sa du tina cho. Ipiti kiba sa du ham. Achung lang pa hi into 19 ka bol ding ni lang pa hi into 21 ka bol tina. Na jong hi 19 jong hi 21 tina cha. Acha tia hi le total cost price is at le 380 plus 0 2 to 2 or 4 420 800 tina chana le chala hele le 21 into 19 to 9 1 is 9 9 2 are 18 18 19 tina na le 1 hen 2 is 2 3 399 399 ni chu ko ba le 18 19 7 798 na le acha tia hi le loss tina chana loss is at data 2 by 800 into 100 4. That means 1 by 4 to 0.25%. In hello loss so 0.25% loss. Option number A hi answer deu. Heti achu bol deu chu. Selling price ni ahum ki ba aji achu selling price ni hi ki ba sa ji deu chu. Chala ko na chu. Ima chal ji deu. Hello chu. Abana question number 12. Radha bought a fridge and a washing machine together for 57300. She sold the fridge at a profit of 15% and washing machine at a loss of 24%. Both are sold at the same price. The cost price of the washing machine is teacher. Tahi tiltam ta gyang ai lo pucha. cost price to selling price idin ji phanute first bina ji piham fridge to profit as chanale 15% profit 15% profit to 3/20 tin hi lo ha that means chi hi profit chi hi cost price to 20 hi selling price to 23 tin na chu na abana chala fridge washing machine to minus 24% le minus 24% to 6/25 tina chu chi hi loss chi hi cost price chitile 25 to 19 tina chu ta selling price ki baji achu chite ni hi balance bol deu chu ept bol deu ha achung nung chu 19 23 19 23 pen chung ga da ni ha na kho he chitile 20 to 19 chu we have 380 25 to 23 chu we have 575 I bola hile 955 na le 955 taila 23 to 19 chu I bola is at the 927 9 to 18 18 plus 3 to 1 2 1 is 2 4 417 into 2 baleng 14 3 8 8 3 4 na le ta ip hole in tiam cost price of the washing machine to hole in ti na le cost price hole in ti che ta hi ip ki pi wa total cost price ki pi na le ti ya chu 57300 na abana jala hilahi cost price ki hold do chana divided by 955 pi hole in tiam cost price of washing machine chu ct na hello ha that means 575 given to question ichi hi percentage om lo ji achani nya percentage am lo cha chipai percentage na la le chipa jam percentage na la ding chipai percentage lawa na la le chipa jam percentage lawa na la de ki bang thau thau cha hi chi direct in bol leng answer ka mujing de chipa jam ka hold khol khol ngai lo cha na it is in bolzing hote chitlo la saw wal de na okay let's say chi hi 191 chila 11460 na tile 191 to chichu 60 na 575 to 62 we have 34500 chi de calculation chu hin verify win lang na sau be sen na de wa hele digital sum bol win lang digital sum in try win lang ai thia le pha na ai thi lo le hi tia jana chi di wei jing abana question number 13 two articles were sold for rupees 2400 each selling price ki bangti na cha the shopkeeper incurred no profit and no loss so on the whole transaction if one of the two articles sold at a profit of 20%, then what was the loss incurred on the other articles? Question in PCM. Cost price to selling price masaute. First article to is that as 20% profit as that means plus 20% chichu 1/5 tinachu. First article to cost price chenga hi selling price chu chengup tinachu. na type the two articles were sold for rupees 2400 each ti ja chu selling price ki bang ti na cha na hit information ni question akuna cha abana che PCM no profit and no loss on the whole transaction ti cha hilai kuna pi mu theiwa hilai kuna chu hilai hi zero he ti na cha na acha tia hi le selling price chu 12 ya le cost price on chu 12 hi ti ne lo ha na acha tia le hilai hi izat hong hi ta 12 hi na dinga chu 5 plus 7 hi ngai cha na ta hi data kim ta cha ta ip hold in tiam what was the loss incur on the other articles nale loss incurred to hold in ti cha ta ip ki pia 2400 ki piu na hi chi pi ham selling price cha acha tia hi le selling price za data in percentage form chu chi na le 6% acha ti le hold in ti pi ham hold in ti chu loss incur on the other articles loss chi is data cost price 7 hi ya selling price chu 6 hi ya la loss chu 1% ti nei lo ha that means 1% 400 ti na nanu vahile asaw pa hona bol theo abana question number 14 a person sells two articles for 5000 each with no loss and no profit in the overall transaction if one is sold at 16.2 by 3% loss then the other is sold at a profit of na achunga pa ta ki bangcha cost price to selling price 18 ji ote a first achu one is sold at loss of 16.2 by 3 this na le that means loss is achu minus 16.2 by 3 chu we have 50 by 3 percentage na le percent chu 100 tin ya that means 1 by 6 minus 1 by 16 na chana chu pham tia hi le cost price chu chengu ba hi le selling price chu chenga hi ditin na cha na abana chala loss then the other is sold at a profit of selling price ki ba ja chu chi hi first article itiwa chi second article ti wa le second article pa jang chu chenga hi ditin na chana okay ta chi p inei wam no loss no profit tia hi le a total pa hi 0 hi ditin na cha chila selling price total chu 10 hi ya hi le cost price total ang chu 10 hi ditin na chana ipga tungjong tunglo mangjong manglo hi ja chu cost price to selling price ki ba ngai cha chitile achunga hi ja data chunga hi 4 hi ditin na cha ta ip hold in tiam profit percentage hold in ti na le chitile profit percent chu profit by cost price into 100 tin he long profit chila hi chi hi cost price chu chengli hiya chenga zo a hi le chengkhat tung chana 1 by cost price chila 4 into 100 to 25% option number D hi answer dio na simple as that okay to hin a third type so honglong ta win na chi pm tia hi le cost price of first article equals to selling price of second articles question ji pm tia hi le a shopkeeper sells two items na the selling price of the first item equals to the cost price of the second item cost price to selling price umcha na first second item ti chi chen he sold the first item at a profit of 20% chi hi 20% acha tiale 1 by 5 tin hello ha chi chu cost price chenga hi le selling price chu chengu bhedi tin acha and the second item at a loss of 10% minus 10% chu 1 by 10 tin hello ha that means cost price chu chengsom hi le selling price chu chengku hi ditin acha na ta PCM the selling price of the first item selling price to of the first item to chi hi chana le chito hin cost price of the second item chi hi aki bange ti cha na acha ti ai le ipiti ki ba sa diu ham achung lang pa hi 10 ka multiply ya ani lang pa hi 6 ka multiply ki tu jing tin he lo lang 6 ka multiply ji achu chla hi 6 ka multiply ding chi hi 10 ka multiply de acha tile 50 plus 62 we have 110 selling price la 114 so tile profit percentage la 4 by 110 into 100 ka bola hile 40 by 11 to 37 by 11 percentage na profit option number A hi answer dia na halo P abana question number 16 Sheila bought a sari and a lehenga at a certain price sari to lehenga na she sold sari at a cost price to selling price ninjing sari at a 10% gain sari to 10% gain at tiji achu 1 by 10 tin hel ha so the cost price to 10 here selling price to 11 na and lehenga at 25% gain plus 25% to 1 by 14 hel ha 4 here let's see 5 abana ji PCM the cost price of the sari to is equals to selling price of the lehenga chiteni ki bange thi cha na ipiti ki ba sa diu ha ki banglo pina ta he akiba nadinga chu hilang pa hi into 1 ka bola hilang pa hi into 2 ka bol thai cha chitile chi into 1 chi into 2 acha tile 18 plus 21 chitile profit percentage chu zadita 3 by 18 into 100 chu 6 na le 16.66 option number A hi a answer dia na le nom chuna abana question number 17 ni ve na by selling 90 ball pens for 160 a person lost 20% the number of ball pens which should be sold for rupees 96 so as to have a profit of 20% is ati chuna ta question in PCM by selling 90 ball pens for rupees 160 selling price to 160 iti chuna le loss to 20% chitile a cost price is at data cost price should be cost price of 90 balls tin hello ha chitile cost price to 90 x tina chana 90 x hi 160 azu a hi le na 20% a loss tina cha na that means x pa hi cost price of 1 ball pen tina hi chana che heta question is chu okay acha tia hi le to hi cost price of 1 ball pen chi ki hol do theu chana ipiti ki hol do diu ham selling price equals to chi 20% loss hai ja chu 80 by 100 of cost price na le 90 xti theva na selling price is at 160 equals to 80 by 100 of 90 into x kati the chana acha tia hile chito chich cancel a hile 8 2 are 16 20 na that means x to 20 by 19 hello ha that means cost price of 1 ball pen to 20 by 19 achu to hi a question in PCM. The number of ball pens which should be sold for rupees 96. तो ही selling price do ही 96 ta, and then the profit do ही 20%. तो ही PCM ball pen pa hi izat hidham di chana. That means cost price to Q, like it's a ball pen pa hi a quantity to ki hello chana. So let's say Q and then into X to cost price of one article to 20/9 tin hello ha na acha tia hi le ipi hol the vai lai ko na hi selling price equals to 120/100 of 20/9 into Q iti theva jati le ichi hi 96 se hiya hi le 120/100 of 20/9 into Q iti theva chana. Q khol do num ji ba chu i bolwa hi le chi hi 4 na le jati le Q to 36. Option number A hi i answer diu cha. Na suppose a hi achunga formula pa hi I het lo va le hitia chu I ke hol do thu diu cha. Saw wang saw chala na example le hi jan jan ko no bol de ha. To hi chi I solve na wa kun hin achunga formula pa ho ki derive do gu hite. IPT ki derive do diu ha. To hi phatia wat wa hi le ipi mu wa X pa hi cost price of one article na le cost price of one ball pen pa hi hilai pa zong hi pang cha X pa hi na. That means chite ni equate ka bola hi le na chite ni left hand side ka pan sai alang langa right hand side tin zong ki bang di tin hi lo ha na hi stick jaka za ati chu chia chu tu hin hi pa hi beta pa hi pti ji theiwa selling price equals to hi 80% jana le 80% GPT ji theiwa 100 minus loss percentage ji theu jana into 90 chula. Let's say Q1 quantity hi ja chu into like cost price ji theu chu. Ta hi chipa hi isolated nu mo jana cha pi bol diu ha cost price achanga ko ya hi le selling price divided by Q1 ji masang na Q1 into 100 minus loss percentage na general tamai ji num ji ba chu L1 ji utin na plus ahia hi le profit pala plus bol ti na hi chi general ta to hi azit lang pa he beta azit lang pa hi chipa he beta selling price equals to 100 plus profit percentage nale into chi cost price nale cost price into Q hilai Q kaza ta ji hin hilai Q2 ji inkate acha tile cost price ka isolated num ji achu selling price chi SP1 ka tia hile chi SP2 na SP2 divided by Q2 into 100 plus P L2 percentage general tama ka ji hi ta ka ji thi chanale to ai chi hi chi cost price to hi chi cost price ki bang chana chi beta 20/9 hilai zong hi 20/9 acha tia left hand side ki ba hi le right hand side ki bang ti ne lo ha na to hi right hand side tin equatable va hi chi mu to chu chi piham SP1 chi P1 Q1 into chi equals to nale SP2 P2 Q2 chi na hi chi mu cho hi chi hi he do wa hi le bei che he na mini kha jong thing lo wa hi chi question pai solve thai diu cho na che pai mel chi tawa formula pa he very important ahong do dan nong chun he to cho question mel chi lo wa hi le hi chi asaw pa na bol diu hi chi ne he no wa la wang cho bei che he na na solve thai diu ti na tu hin question number 18 hi formula mangcha chun ani khut hi ti na formula ni uji phem ti hi le price 1 na le selling price divided by Q1 ban le 100 plus or minus profit or loss percentage equals to SP2 divided by Q2 100 plus or minus profit or loss percentage hi chi ne chana to in view te selling 3 dozen orange atia hile 3 dozen chu we have 30 16 hello ha na into allocation ends kui be built na 405 the selling price na trader loss 25% astira chi 75% tina SPT chula chi 288 divided by Q2 chula hold on de na 20% profit tia hile into 120% to chi percent on cancel na acha tia hile to ip move chi 10 12 3 ti na le okay to hi 75 chi 5 2 are 10 5 1 is 5 5 are 25 na le chi 5 3 are 15 chi la 5 8 are 41 chi la 3 2 are 6 3 7 are 21 3 9 are 27 acha tia hile chi 144 na chi tia hile 9 1 is 9 6 therefore Q2 to 16 tina option number A hi answer te na bei cha hena iki khot do thai diu ta cha abana question number 19 ni view hit na on selling 70 articles for rupees 160 a person incur loss of 20% at ahile 160 divided by 70 into loss 120 to 80% tina na equals to how many articles at ja chu Q2 na le chi 96 120 hizing long chi chui bola le pi ki muwa chi to chi 2 na le chi to chi na abana chu 6 2 are 12 6 1 is 6 6 is 36 chi 8 therefore Q2 equals to 28 option number B hi answer dio na easy as a formula pa chu mel chi gu to formula jana mel chi wa le bei chakhan na khut do diu tina chu abana question number 20 by selling 18 table fans for this a man incur a loss of 10% that means 11664 18 into loss 90 equals to how many fans it is sold Q 17424 into profit chu 110 chijuna bol le kichai ji na hichi hi bol win lang na bol wa hil x equals to 22 na mu de hi na chi pai abana okay abana ta po in ne thei dio kata sanyan na ne thei wa le pha ne thei lo wa le anytime anin do thei okay tunia dingin hi chanin chai hoitin next class ibol ki ka sibin dam sel ta hoite